Globally, even the largest companies see software development skills as necessary for their future business development. Today, every business invests in custom software development for its future. Hiring IT staff augmentation services is one of the fastest ways to achieve this goal. Owning your custom software development team is not as easy as you think. Posting jobs, recruiting, hiring, and training would take your time and energy. Staff augmentation services are effective and affordable options for companies needing high-quality, skilled custom software development talent quickly. In this episode, we will learn how to identify outsourcing partners who have the most in-demand software developers. What is staff augmentation? Staff augmentation is an outsourcing model that assists companies in filling short-term positions within their organizations. The purpose of staff augmentation is to temporarily fill the skill gap in the organization by hiring outside personnel. It is also known as IT outsourcing. Employees can be hired for short-term or long-term collaboration, project-based work, and skilled work. Outsourcing offers excellent flexibility and dynamic adaptation to project needs. Criteria for selecting roles. Get prepared for selecting favorable criteria before you hire staff augmentation services. The following 3 criteria will help you determine which IT staff augmentation team is ideal for expanding your business workflow. Understanding emerging technologies. If you want to leverage your project's emerging technology expertise, you need to invest in additional development resources. Hiring an expensive developer is not the solution because you will have to train them. By shifting to an IT team augmentation company, you can take advantage of a lean and agile resource development. Access to resources. Your in-house employees will not have the time to devote to full-time projects. They are consistently juggling multiple projects at once. Choose software development staff augmentation when big project is approved. Recruiting skills. The in-house team may not be able to meet the demands on time if your upcoming project depends on the latest emerging technologies. Although your company can hire external resources, there are no affordable and talented developers in your area. You will need to hire IT staff from a team augmentation company outside your organization. IT staff augmentation skills in demand in 2022. The languages that are most commonly used in programming. The first step to becoming an in-demand software developer is learning single programming language. Even though hundreds of programming languages can be used to build different technologies, the following 4 stand out from the rest. They are easy to learn, flexible, and can be used to build a wide variety of technologies. JavaScript. JavaScript is the most popular programming language. JavaScript is also used by businesses of all sizes, including the world-leading staff augmentation companies, to create highly interactive websites and applications. Due to its versatility, it has been widely adopted for both front-end and back-end development. It saves time and reduces complexity for programmers to use a single language for all levels of development. Uber is an excellent example of JavaScript based on mobile application. The ride-sharing company built its new application with JavaScript and improved its driver matching system with the JavaScript framework. In addition, they used JavaScript to increase the processing speed of their remote procedure calls. This Java today is the most popular programming language. It's object-oriented Java. Memory allocation and garbage collection are automatic in the language, so it is straightforward to learn. And networking capabilities also integrated into the language, making distributed computing a breeze. Developers can then locate components on different network computers without sacrificing functionality. Java is currently used to create e-commerce, web application, Android application, large-scale enterprise software, and web servers. It is also the foundation of the Windows, Mac, and Linux operating systems. Developing complex enterprise software and web servers require Java. IT staff augmentation employees for these projects need to be comfortable with the language. Python. Another popular high-level language is Python. In 1991, dynamic language was released as an improvement over the famous C family of language and was designed to improve code readability. Developers can compete code in fewer steps with its help. Many programming tasks are prescribed by Python advanced support libraries. This reduces the amount of code and development time. Python Package Index contains several third-party modules that allow the language to interact with other programming languages and platforms. Developers use Python to create advanced video games, desk application, and web applications as well. Python was used to build the world-building game Civilization 4. Soren Johnson and the lead designer mentioned that all the in-game screens and the primary interface were created with Python. Also, he explained that the company chose Python because it was a well-supported language that could extend our core code. C program. Today, the C is one of the most recognizable and old programming language. It was developed in the early 1970s. However, continuous improvement have helped C remain popular with developers even as new languages have emerged. Several derivatives have also been developed from C. These include Java, C, C++, and E. Apple, Android, and Windows frequently use this mid-level general-purpose programming language. It includes the kernel from Mac, OS, X, and Windows. Technical skills. Additionally, augmented software engineers need solid technical skills. They will be able to shorten the development cycle by having extensive knowledge of algorithm, data structure, and databases. Data structure and algorithms. Algorithms and data structure are important for software engineers. A significant portion of the traditional computer science curriculum is dedicated to these two subjects. However, many tech companies no longer require candidates to hold a bachelor's degree. This development has helped the industry source unconventional talent and reduce the barrier to entry, but it also leaves many working developers with crucial knowledge gaps. Developers use algorithm and data structure to understand better how computers process information and execute programs. With a background in algorithm, developers can identify the fastest solution to programs using this information. Additionally, they can analyze trade-offs to determine which solution offers the most potential benefit. The Revered Computer Programming book, The Cathedral and the Bazaar, states that dumb codes work better with a smart data structure than the other way around. Databases. Modern programming languages like Ruby and C simplify database management to such an extent that many software engineers have underestimated its importance. Nevertheless, developers must understand how data model and application requirements determine which database is suitable for a particular project. Performance bottlenecks can be caused by poor data selection, such as N+ queries that fetch an overwhelming amount of information and slow down performance. Furthermore, haphazard data normalization increases redundancies and negatively impact data integrity. The best staff augmentation companies hire developers with database skills because they improve software performance and shorten development cycles. As a result, clients save money, and maintenance of the software is simplified, allowing these companies to stay lean and agile. Source control. It is only about coding and programming language, but also it's not only about coding and programming language, but also about managing the code work. When your development team is augmented and need to work with vision control and manage your project code, it is imperative. The augmented developer will be using concepts like vision control and tools like JIT, SVN, and Mercurial. Soft skills. Without interpersonal skills, a team cannot function properly. Soft skills should never be underestimated. You should expect your outsourced staff to be accountable for their actions when hiring staff augmentation services, because that's the sign of mature and responsible software developer. Communication. Communication is vital for software development, so interpersonal skills should never be overlooked. Communication skills are of the utmost importance. Written and verbal communication is vital in the workplace. This is particularly true in software development. Some people are better at verbal communication than others. For example, a project manager should be able to converse with the team and, more importantly, listen to what they have to say. Sometimes writing is not the best communication method, since some things are better expressed verbally for clarity and tone. Nevertheless, written summaries often serve an outsourcing supplemental element and may support employees' goals. Compassion. Developers may spend a lot of time writing code, but they also interact with others. It will enable them to do their job much better if they try to understand their customers or colleagues. Empathy is a skill that involves scanning and analyzing data to find information that helps one understand and identify others' feelings and thoughts. Observational data. How do people respond to feedback? How do they work? What type of personality do they have? Understanding and enhancing empathy is a fundamental aspect of building relationships. Flexibility. The development of software is not easy and involves lengthy process most of the time. From the kickoff to execution, testing, deployment, and many other things happen. Maintaining an open mind and adapting to change may not always come naturally, but it is a skill that can be learned and improved. The best software engineers are team players. Despite their small contribution to the larger product, they keep their colleagues informed about deadlines and identify any mistakes in development project where each team member is accountable for the project overall success. This is especially crucial. Finally, augmented software developers must be accountable for their actions. Best programmers learn from their mistakes and take responsibility for their actions. The top IT staffing roles to integrate team and offshore development team, you need engineers who are beyond software developers. The following 5 IT staff augmentation roles will help you encourage your organization's web application development team. The back-end and front-end developers, Scrum Master certification, data management specialist, QA specialist, and designers of UX and UI. Conclusion. To maintain your remote team and your offshore development team by developing custom software application for your business, an IT staff augmentation company is your best choice. That's all for today's episode. Links to everything will be in the description below. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. It will notify you about our new content that we share with you every week. This will help us produce great content for our professional audience. Let us know if there is something you would like us to discuss in future episodes. Please click the link in the show notes and you can address your questions directly to me. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.